Hi, and welcome back to the 17th episode of Royals SMP, my story-based Minecraft server that you can join. Royals SMP is about the mystery of the Seven Kingdoms, where you can join, create a character, join a kingdom, and tell your story live. It's both Java and Bedrock compatible, so come join the community. I've recently released new Royals SMP Kingdom hoodies that have all the kingdoms, the pirates, as well as wanderers, and even a Royals SMP holiday poster. You can find both of these on my merch site. Join my Discord to play Royals SMP, as well as come join and watch live on my Twitch. I hope you enjoy the 17th episode. If I remember correctly, Azza told me to go meet them at their office. Don't believe that's at the bar, but there's been a lot of upgrades to the Nether Kingdom since I've last been here. I was here like not only a week ago? 2 weeks ago? Nether guy. Nether Kingdom overworld. It hasn't even been that long. They were getting to work. If I remember correctly, as had shown me the last time. Somewhere up there it is. Okay. Nether Kingdom Government Office, run by Nether Kingdom Government. Who would have guessed? To meet with the Nether leader, ring this bell and wait in the waiting room. We will meet with you ASAP. This is very nice. Hopefully, I guess I just wait here until they
I mean, like, yeah, the pirates have been, like, I don't know, very mistreated, I guess is the best way to put it. I mean,
Mistreated?
Hello.
I guess so. I mean,
Hey.
like, some of them
Oh, what
have
can I
just
help you
been,
with
like,
today?
been talked down to because they're not in a
I have a
kingdom.
meeting. I have a meeting
I feel like that's
scheduled with
something that we
Azza,
need to
leader of the Nether.
discuss with other, like, I don't know, with other
Let me
people.
go
They've
grab
just
her
been
for you.
mistreated,
Okay.
and I can't really
Yeah.
stand for it.
I understand.
Azza, you
that.
have someone waiting for you.
Really?
What are you talking about?
Can I ask who it is?
It's some detective.
Well, bring them down.
Forms?
I think I know who it is.
I did
We
not
pick
fill
this
out a
up
form.
later, or
Right this way.
Oh, down here.
They came earlier than expected, it seems.
yeah,
Just down the hall.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
You came a bit earlier.
Oh my goodness.
Earlier than expected.
There are a lot of people down here. I got your message.
Congratulations.
Can we
I
speak real
see.
quick?
203 redeemed prize. Assortment of Emilepsi pins. Set of 5.
Alone. Probably just.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a good spot.
Here, we can go to the other side of the office.
Was there like an important meeting going on? Did I interrupt something?
I was meeting with Itiny and the pirates. Just some concerns they've been having here. We'll talk here.
Oh. Is something going on?
Just more recently, people haven't exactly been kind to the pirates, let's say. They've been, I think it's fair to say they've been mistreated. They're not exactly...
The pirates have been mistreated.
From people from the other kingdoms, yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I mean...
They haven't really done anything,
I mean, as of now, yes, but before Itiny took charge, they used to raid different ships, and if I recall correctly, I heard rumors that one of the pirates stole something from the Water Kingdom, so... But besides that,
Oh, you mean from the trial?
let's just go with the trial, sure.
Anyways, sorry if I was interrupting something, but, I got your letters. About
Oh, yes.
going to the Nether Archives and the plan to do the heist.
Yeah.
Is that something we can do right now?
I think... I think that would be a good idea, yes, but obviously you asked for the documents of the Nether relating to the caves, correct?
Yes, yes. If you do have anything specifically for the caves, obviously anything for the Nether as well. But
yes, I the Nether part of the Nether, like the Nether documents, I'm currently sorting through those, but I think I can give you some relating to the caves. I think though first let me talk to the pirates. I
okay,
kind of
yeah,
left abruptly in a meeting, so
perfect. Yeah, yeah.
let me just go. All right. Hello, random moo.
Except the caves.
All
Person of
right.
the hour is back.
Books
Yeah.
of the caves.
It
So
seems that
Hmm?
you go.
I was gonna
Let me
say,
like
so
find something. Huh?
should we continue talking, or is Miss Detective over there on a tight schedule?
I think let's finish up our conversation really quick then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My main concern was just pirate, like, I guess wellness. A lot of people have been talking down to them. I understand that someone took a gem from the Water Kingdom. It's had some weird side effects, but we ended up talking with the water ruler. They said it was okay. Um, but I mean, we've been getting a bit of backlash for that from multiple different kingdom people. I
Mhm.
just was hoping to have a talk with you, and like, if you have any ideas, I know you're good with coming up with solutions.
I see.
Check.
I think first off, might be a good idea to get the pirates to do some community service around the kingdoms. Obviously,
Getting the
I know.
pirates to do community service.
I mean, I think that's fair with our past. I think it's best if we
Mhm.
clean up our name a little bit. What do you
Yes.
guys think? I know you guys aren't good at cleaning, but
Since when did the pirates get so many people?
oh look, they're shaking. They really want to do it. That's awesome.
I mean, if the pirates would also like, I hear that your ships have been needing some upgrades. Would you like to help me and the head scientist of the Nether, Simon, go test some new airship? You know, a little bit of racing on airships, perhaps? You would obviously be the test subject for that, and I cannot promise if you will explode or not, but
You look scary.
I mean, it has the word ship in it, so I think we can excel in that field.
alright. I do also need some pirates. I'll obviously hire them, of course, payment and all, to guard some of the merchant ships heading to the desert.
I've never seen
Well,
all the pirates before.
I mean, I have a few people in mind who can help. I think they could all be very helpful, but I feel like some of them in particular could exceed and being a distraction if that's what you're asking.
I think that'd be great. Unfortunately, the desert hasn't been exactly too friendly to us in the Nether recently.
I mean, so are you saying that we should lower our numbers,
Pirates are gonna
or
come
will
with
we have
us.
to be a little quieter?
I would say let's not do anything to draw attention, especially considering the mistreatment. I think
I mean, I know a few of them will have
sorry,
a problem with being quiet, but I mean, I think we can get the job done. I think that is something in our expertise.
I will go send you some plans for what I could possibly get these pirates to do, if
All
that
right,
sounds good with you.
that's fine with me.
All right. Um, would you like to come with me, the detective? We're going to the Nether Archives. I think you would be you'd be someone might be of interest to talk to after all.
Yeah, I mean, if I can
And
jump in, um, I mean, the pirates are technically allies with the Desert Kingdom, aren't they?
I mean,
correct?
I haven't been around there much, but I know my way a little bit.
So then it's perfect. They can come help us out. They can guard the area, distract Ethan, like you said.
Are you suggesting I hire the pirates for the heist?
I mean, you don't have to hire them, but I mean, I'm sure they probably wouldn't say no to a little bit of cash.
I think that is in our interests. Cash is something we deal in, something we enjoy.
Why
3
not?
barrels of netherite armor?
It sounds like a deal.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yep, complete fine.
Alright. I will send the armor in 2 weeks' notice, obviously, with shipping and everything.
I will have someone write that down.
Royal shipping.
Someone will.
Shouldn't we get moving? I think we should probably move while it's
Alright.
nighttime at least. It'll be the best
Yeah.
if we're trying to stay undercover.
Iris, Moon, Random, can you make sure no one does anything funny here? Alright, follow.
Can all the other pirates come as well?
I think that's a good idea. I do not want them to eat all my snacks in my office.
I mean, I think some of them took more than they were welcome to already.
I'm sure you'll talk to the pirates about that later.
I
After all-
I don't think he will.
Oh, some of them have an appetite, and
Okay,
I'm not.
Just count
I
it
can't tell
count
that.
it part of this part of the payment. Part of the payment.
I suppose.
Okay. What you said, Azza, you said that the Nether Kingdom has books relating to the caves. I mean, surely, right?
Well, yes, it's a bit hard to explain, but we have a long history with the caves. I think it's better for you to read it yourself. But
Okay. I've been trying. I've been trying for a long time to try and get to the archives. You know, before I had talked to the old ruler, and then we all know what happened.
yes,
It's been
I think
months.
before anything, I should mention the section about whatever is relating to the Nether to the caves, part of the archives, has not really been touched in a while. So, alright, pirates, I'm gonna ask you to stay here. Iris, Moon, Random, can you make sure these fellas do not steal anything? Or, not steal anything, I mean, just make sure that nothing breaks. After all, we're under renovation.
Are you saying that they'd steal?
Everyone, take a seat. If you steal anything, you won't. I'll be taking a large cut and putting it back. Okay. So, be on your best behavior. I know that's hard. Try at least.
Alright, where's my tiny?
Anyways. This is where we had gone.
The
I get lost.
library has gone through a bit of renovations. It's obviously easier to come down here now, but
Wasn't this blown up?
alright. Yeah, it's still under repair, but
You're not gonna try anything?
we works past the Nether. Alright.
You can promise me, right, that there's no like hidden TNT anywhere in here? Again.
No, I promise you. I've already spent a ton trying to repair it. I do not want it to be blown up again.
Okay.
Gold on the wall
Alright.
looks good. I'd like some of that.
Alright,
It's very nice.
give me a moment. It takes a while to get all the keys for it.
Keys.
Well, you
First the
have to make
collector.
sure this part of the archives is secured. And a lot of these places are not allowed to be touched by the public, so give me one moment. Getting all the keys takes a bit.
This is a little much.
Asa, does the Nether Kingdom have books on every single other kingdom?
Yes. Everything relating to the other kingdoms, it is organized there. Alright.
And how long have y'all been writing and keeping notes for the archives?
How long have I? Or the Nether
Just
Kingdom as a whole?
anyone. Nether Kingdom.
Since its creation. Obviously, with the creation of the Nether Kingdom and the monarchy destroying records pertaining to pre-Nether Kingdom, it's a bit hard to get, but... Alright, final key.
And,
Here you go.
who is
He,
this?
he looks happy to be here.
This was there before I came to power.
Has anyone ever
If
thought
I
about
recall.
removing it?
It's where one of the keys are hidden. Here.
Inside of him! Inside of him.
In the barrel behind him!
That's
You can't
aesthetically
see?
pleasing.
In the...
You can't see the barrel behind him?
Asa, I don't think it's ethically okay to use a dead body to hide something.
It's not a dead body, it's a skeleton.
That was a person. At one
Well,
point.
I mean, you
well,
could
let me
just
remind
say
you that this is typical in the Nether, so...
it's just moderate
Alright.
decoration.
Typical... Typical in the Nether?
We use skulls as decoration, what do you expect?
Okay, okay.
You're tweaked.
Alright, this is the cave section of the Nether archives, so...
And these are all the books here?
These are all the books we have on it that I've been able to gather. Though,
That you've been able to gather, so there's more?
there might be more, but these are all the ones that I know of.
14 books. Alright,
A weird bookshelf.
14 books.
Some of these books pertain to the caves, well, the Nether's perspective on the war with the caves during that war. Other books talk about, well, the caves, and then some of the books you'll have to see for yourself. Feel free
Okay.
to start reading from them.
Short history of the Netherern Caves. In my time as a historian under Queen Adira, don't think I recognize, of the warped warlords, I have always wondered about why we fear the portal of obsidian and fire. My mother herself would tell me to avoid the portal. My father, on the other hand, was curious about what the portal led to. These curiosities would be satisfied when one day my father, who was a merchant, went through the portal. What he saw was a world different from our own about 25 years ago, which would make me about 34 now. New strangers entered our world. Well, our dimension, to be precise. As it turns out, there are two dimensions. The Nether, our dimension, and the Overworld. The Overworld is vastly different from our dimension. It has an abundant supply of water, grass, and other useful materials. The people, like our own, are diverse with different cultures. 14 pages. With different cultures, species, customs, and kingdoms. They are eerily similar to us, but different at the same time. Though how did we find out about these people? This dimension? Well, the story starts 25 years ago. Asa, do you know when this book was written?
This is one of the few books pre-Nether Kingdom.
Before the
So-
Nether Kingdom was even began?
Yes.
So, more than 500 years ago.
Correct.
Well, the story starts 25 years ago in the outskirts of the Nether Wastes. Before I begin, I should mention that any issues mentioned from this tale have been resolved, and all the biome states can look forward to happily working together, or working with the people of the Overworld. Now, 25 years ago, two people from a kingdom, perhaps a state or just a lone group of the caves, found a mysterious obsidian portal. The two were confused as for why the portal was there and where it came from. Perhaps it was their curiosity or lack of self-preservation. But the two cave dwellers went through the portal. There, they found a familiar hot and fiery dimension. One we are very familiar with. At first, the people of the Nether, more specifically, the people of the Nether Wastes, were wary of these strangers. As the strangers went back to the overworld to tell their people of our home, we were frightened at the possibilities. To us, a whole another dimension meant more possible threats, challenges. The people of the caves didn't, or couldn't speak our tongues well. Their behaviors were like animals, and they complained of the Nether being too hot. But another dimension also meant a whole other realm of possibilities that could benefit us. At first, things between the people of the Nether and the caves went off on a rough start, but as time progressed and we slowly became more and more integrated, we began to understand one another. Like the people of the caves, we didn't see the void or sky about us that often. Right? Didn't see the void or sky about us that often. We had similar values and goals, like the caves, to make all of our lives better, but more importantly, as we interacted with more and more people from the overworld, we were often misunderstood, like the people of the caves at some point. Perhaps these similarities is what led to the Nether to have a solid and strong trading relation with the caves. Today, the people of the caves are one of the few groups of people from the overworld we trust. In recent years, with the establishment of the Nether Biome State Council, led by Chancellor Frederick of the Crimson Bastioneers, our relations with the overworld has stabilized. People no longer fear going through the black and purple portal as they did once before. More importantly, we still hold a strong relation to the people who first came to the Nether, those from the caves. The lesson I hope to impart here by telling you of the Nether, and all the biome states' relation with the people of the caves, it is important to remember where our relationship with others starts, so we can make sure to keep it strong, burning, like the soul fires in the Caravan's Valley. So the first people who ever made contact with the Nether, well, that was prior to even the kingdoms existing, were the caves?
Correct. At least what would eventually form the caves. You might want to read this one next. This is, I think, the next oldest document I found.
To the ruler of the caves. To the ruler of the caves, I hope this letter finds you well. In regards to the issue from the western portal port, I have sent guards to make sure no bandits from the Nether will try and steal from the shipments of netherite. With the recent conflicts that some of the other kingdoms have been engaging in, I understand why you are wanting to stock up on armor. I apologize for it taking as long to get enough netherite to send to you. Recently, there have been strikes in the netherite mines over the treatment of people in a private mine. I do not understand why they are mad at the royal mine overseer, as they have no discretion over the private mines. Besides the point, the shipments will arrive at the western port in 2 weeks. I hope for you to have guards at your end of the portal to make... was this written before or after the other one?
This was written after the first one. This is after the founding of the Nether
sense.
Kingdom.
Did they have a ruler at the time? When those two went through the portal in the caves that one day, do you know, did they have a ruler at any point? At that time?
Based on what I can tell, there was some sort of leader. Unfortunately, there are not many documents referring to the caves of Nether relation before, obviously, the founding of the Nether. So
that figures. Sure, the shipments of netherite arrived to you safely. I apologize for not being able to see you in person these past couple of years. Me and my partner have been preparing my son to take the throne of the Nether soon. Of the Nether. I plan on stepping down from the throne when I turn 20, which is in 4 years. Speaking of, how have your children been doing? Last I heard from you, your daughter became the crown princess of the Caves Kingdom. Forgive me for being a bit out of line, but will your son become crown prince of the caves then? I only ask because I am curious about the customs from those in the caves. I do not have anything else to talk about in this letter, but I do hope we will be able to meet again in person to talk more about our diplomatic relations, considering what's been going on in the other kingdoms. Guards, the ruler of the Nether. crown princess. At the time of this book, it was a princess. Or a queen, I guess you would say, going into power?
Yes, eventually. This has been so long. This is like, it's after the Nether and, obviously Caves Kingdom were founded, but I'm not sure exactly how long. Let me see if I can find a book that perhaps. Alright, try look at this, see if that tells you anything.
Wedding invite. The royal family of the caves. You are invited to the wedding of the ruler of the caves. It will take place in the main plaza of the Caves Kingdom, October 24th. ACK. What does ACK mean?
If I remember correctly, after the creation of the kingdoms, ACK. That's what the time system we use here is.
Oh. So 20 years after the creation.
Yes.
Where's... It says in the main plaza of the Caves Kingdom. Is there any address somewhere?
No, there isn't. Back in the day, people knew where the Caves Kingdom were. So we had a portal directly leading to the Caves Kingdom at some point. So
And the portal's no longer there?
no one knows where it is. From what I can tell, it's west of the main Nether Kingdom, but we've gone west. I've gone west, and no one,
Nothing's been found.
especially after nothing at all.
Nothing at all, not even ruins. Something left over?
No, we don't know how far or how close this portal is, and for all we can know, it could be southwest, northwest, or even just west on the roof. So of the Nether.
Okay. Are there any other books? Let's go next. A wedding?
This one.
Well, rulers don't typically... I mean, at least now, during these times, many of the rulers don't typically get married. I mean, obviously they had to have someone to take over at one point. Just like any usual one. To the rulers of the Nether. Wait. To the Nether rulers from the cave. Asa, I thought you said that it was a queen. This says king.
That's the confusing part about these documents. As far as I know, the first document is referring to a queen of sorts, and then this one is a king. I believe there was a change in power at some point. I would probably have known more if I grew up in the kingdoms, but unfortunately I didn't, and anything I know about the caves has come from my time after moving to the Nether Kingdom. So
The crown prince. Okay. To the rulers of the Nether, as the ruler of the caves, I have the very right and very privilege to ask for the materials needed for my kingdom. You as the rulers of the Nether should know that if you want to keep your land safe, you should not mess with me. I do not understand why you aren't willing to give me the materials needed to produce the walls of my castle to protect my kingdom. So you leave me no choice. I feel a little pity for you today, so I decided to let you off for now. Deliver the 30 barrels of netherite by next week to the western portals or else. I expect for the shipment to already be paid for with the block of diamond I gave for the last shipment. If you do not bring me the shipment, I will have to send my soldiers to your doorstep. The Caves Kingdom Cave. Did something ever happen after this? I mean, the king is talking about invasion. Surely this is not
this letter
What?
was not. It was about 100 or so years ago, perhaps 200. I don't exactly remember.
So not
But
the
there was
war.
no attack from. No, this is before the war. I think well before the war.
So there was bad relations even up to...
Alright, there is this letter here.
Okay. To the Queen and King of the Nether, the Caves Kingdom ruler.
This is referring to the previous Nether ruler's parents. So the people who were in charge during the war.
Like the war from 24 years ago?
Correct.
Say that again. It was the parents?
Yes, the parents
Oh.
of the previous Nether ruler.
To the Queen and King of the Nether, last I recall, you promised to deliver the gold to the Western Portal as part of our deal. It has been 3 weeks since the deadline has passed, and we still have not received the gold. I do not understand if you agree to the deal to take advantage of me and my people, or if you were planning to make a fool of me. Nevertheless, taking advantage of me and my people is something I do not tolerate. I will give you a chance to correct yourself, but just so you know, in the future, I will not tolerate mistakes like these. I gave you a chance, and perhaps my biggest regret will be giving you another one. You are to bring the gold shipments to the Western Portals as soon as humanly possible. I do not care if your people are harmed in the process. You will deliver what you promised. If your people are harmed, that is not my issue. Yours truly, the Caves Kingdom ruler.
This one, I guess this document is a little bit unfortunate, especially when I found it. This was referring to those who found out about the truth of the Nether Kingdom's history. So,
The truth.
oh, did I never tell you about that? Or
Not in great detail. I'm trying to remember. My
I'll
memory's
tell
a
you
bit
about
foggy.
that after this. Let's go through all the documents.
That was the whole reason that was behind the rebellion, wasn't it?
Part of the reason, yes.
To those who are escaping the Nether Kingdom because you have learned what those in your government do not want you to know, I'm sorry, but I will not allow any foreigners in my lands. You foreigners will bring nothing but chaos to my kingdom, and I cannot allow that to happen. I do not want anyone from the Nether to come to my kingdom. If anything, you would bring more harm than possible good. Like I stated above, I do not care if you are running because you know the truth. I will not allow you in my kingdom. Sincerely, the Caves Kingdom ruler. Were the other kingdoms at the time, were they accepting people to come to their kingdom? Like, say someone found out or had information?
No. As far as I know, no.
None of the
The thing
kingdoms
is-
were.
The thing is, none of the other kingdoms really knew, and I believe the Caves Kingdom ruler had some sort of idea, considering the history of the Nether and Caves. We have such a long history dating back to before the founding of the kingdoms. So
If they were the first one to actually make contact with them. Are there any others? Anything else?
this one is relating to the caves. So
A letter to Amira. Who is Amira? I saw that in the... By Corin Crimson Bones. Because there's Queen Adira. Of the Warped
Queen Adira
Warlords.
was the last ruler of the Warped Warlords, one of the biome states in the Nether before it was forcibly made part of the Nether Kingdom.
Oh. And then who's Amira's soul skull in Crimson Bones? Do you know? What's their relation? Or let me read this. Maybe it'll say, Dear Amira, you won't believe what the Caves Kingdom is like. Remember the days we used to starve in the Nether Kingdom slums? Well, not a single person goes hungry here. Hell, everyone I see is wearing some sort of fur coat. Fur. I hear in the overworld it's expensive to wear fur. I wonder how the caves can afford all that. Not only that, he gave us golden apples for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and not even regular golden apples, the enchanted golden apples. The poor people eat like the rich here. It is insane. I can't believe how benevolent the king is. Walking down the street, I feel like everything is made purely of diamond here, with how sparkly it is. Additionally, the learning is, well, I can tell you that the schooling here is free. Anyone can go to school, not just the elites. Amira, I wish I could tell you how amazing the Caves Kingdom is, but you have to see for yourself. I was talking with the royal guard of the caves. Apparently the king of the caves will allow anyone to come to the caves, to the kingdom, for free, and work here without any taxes or punishment. My plan is to stay here, earn enough money, so I can go and take you to the caves one day. I'm going to keep my promise to make our lives better. Just wait for me, and I'll come get you soon. Corin. Friends, lovers, one of them. If the desert king, not the desert, if the Caves Kingdom, if they had so much wealth and such a benevolent king, then
This letter right here, it's a
why'd they
bit
go to
confusing,
war?
but this letter right here is a bit confusing. I do not know it. I think it has to do, it's the only mention that we have of the,
Of the what?
well, Caves Kingdom that relates to all the mainland kingdoms. This was supposed to be a letter sent about, I don't know, 200, 300 years ago. So do with that what you will.
To the ruler of all the kingdoms, as you will be informed, the previous king of the Caves Kingdom has been pages torn. If you wish to contact me, then, well, so many of the pages are missed. Do you have a different copy? Something?
This is the only copy. This was sent to, I believe, all the rulers of the kingdom at one point back in the past.
Has anyone ever looked into this? Tried to find something? I mean, there's so much missing, I can barely make anything out of it. With the mistakes.
If it helps you feel better, this is from my efforts of trying to prepare the books. It was way worse than what you see it as now.
I know that the mistakes of the past cannot be ignored. I do not want to bring more harm. I hope for a better future for us all, with the best regards. The previous king of the Caves Kingdom. How often do rulers switch out? I know you're not a ruler, but
I mean, it depends on the kingdom. Perhaps in the last 500 years of the Nether, I know it's been at most, 12, because rulers step down, rulers die, the typical sibling murder, but
12 in total rulers?
of the Nether, yes, I believe.
Okay.
The rest of these books here have to do with people in the Nether during the war with the caves. Feel free to read one of those. I'm just gonna look at the other books, make sure.
To General Blaze. Commander Blaze, it seems the cave soldiers have been taking over different provinces of the Nether Kingdom from the Eastern District. We believe that the enemy's food rations have been low these past few weeks. We await your orders. Lieutenant General Stragons. Okay. Dear Miss Quartzheart. Quartzheart. So not used to the Nether names. I apologize for bugging you this late, but could you come and perhaps tell me about the skulk that still remains in the warped forest south of the Soul Valley? I live in the warped house in Crimson Avenue, west of the local armory. Sonia Scarlet? To Urka Scarlet. Urka, please don't go to this raid. I beg of you, I don't know why you're insisting, but you've pissed off Pera. You know what Piera is, General Brazen's niece. I know for a fact you know that Piera told him by now that you called her a coward for running from the front lines, but Piera is a daughter of the noble of Brazen's family. I beg of you, please don't do this. You have Sonia, you have your daughter, you have your whole goddamn life. Please, Urka, reconsider. Hell, run from the lines. This is a death sentence. Urka, I beg from the bottom of my heart, please run. West of the warped forest, there's a witch who lives nearby, the ruins of the old bridge. She knows of a woman named Bella. I do not know much of her, but my sister told me she would be able to help out. For all the stubborn and stupid actions you have done, this is by far the greatest you're about to do. Please stay safe, Urka. And strike one. Put this up. Dear Sonia Scarlet, I regret to inform you that your wife, Urka Scarlet, has unfortunately passed in battle. Your wife was part of the 7th Division of the Armor and was killed in the 5th raid of the Northern Basalts by a sword to her chest. This is an outcome I wish had never occurred to Lieutenant Urka. Your compensation of 1 gold ingot will be delivered in 7 weeks for your wife's death. Again, I apologize for this outcome, and I wish it never occurred. Argon Brazen, Head General of the Northern Army Division. So these are all books from 2024.
Yes.
During the war?
During and after the war.
Dear Sonia, it's been 4 weeks since the Caves Kingdom came through the portal west of the Warped Forest. I can't say I'm telling you the truth when I tell you I'm fine. My love, I can't tell you this, but the front lines have been brutal. Mia was part of the 3rd Defense Division. Unfortunately, that division was, well, brutally massacred last Sunday by the Caves. Mia didn't make it, but your brother, he's, well, not dead, but not alive. Morgan and Sakrisa was in the 4th Army Division, the same as your brother. Unfortunately, your brother was shot by a sniper from the Caves, but he fell into a soul sand pit. I don't know what Sakrisa did, but your brother isn't gone. Morgan tells me they're going to transfer your brother soon to the main hospital, so you can see for yourself. As for me, well, I'm still alive. I ate some Hoglin jerky yesterday, but I haven't had anything else since. Me and everyone else in the 7th Division are going to go and raid one of the Caves bases on the Eastern Front. Sonia, this war has been brutal. I don't know when I will be writing the next letter, but tell Sierra, our beloved child, that I love her, and I'm so sorry she has to live like this. I still remember the first time I saw her, her beautiful eyes, just like yours. When I think of her, I am reminded of the younger princess. I do not understand why the plane's air killed the sweet princess. I do not understand how anyone could have killed a child. The Caves are not someone. No, they are monsters. They do not have a soul. I do not care if the scholars say otherwise. I want to make sure our kingdom stays strong. Sierra, stay strong. Sonia, I will write to you soon, or as soon as I can. I'm running out of ink for all fire that burns in your eyes. You are beautiful in every shape and form. May the fires of the nether burn bright in you and me. Urka Scarlet. Shy never killed the princess. That's just false.
I do know that. I think, from what I can tell based on the circumstances, it very might as well likely been someone from the Caves, considering they did almost break the lines in the palace at one point. Well, the castle, but
What's... It's just... false. Asa, you said that the Nether Kingdom was practically built on falsities, right?
yes.
Well, what's to
Yes,
say
it
that
was.
these letters aren't false? is there a way that you can confirm that some of these are correct? True.
That's the thing I think you've noticed when reading these documents. There's a lot of contradictions.
I mean, like some of the books they say Caves Kingdom King, Caves Kingdom Ruler. It's talking about queens, it's talking about kings. I mean, obviously there can be a succession, but so many of these are...
The thing is, we don't have enough knowledge or context to try to organize them. I can tell you the dating these books come from and the time period, but I can't tell you what is right, what is wrong. I think, especially if you read some of those books, there's some things that just seem off. Some of the wording or some of the phrases, some of them probably have been tampered with, in all honesty, before I even came here to the Nether.
Yeah, what's to say that all of these are even true to begin with? I'm sure some of them have some form of truth. It's how falsities
I can
get
tell
born.
you that a lot of the books that are being sent from the Nether to the caves, they have the official seal. It's very hard to tamper with those books, but others, I'm not exactly sure. You have to use context clues to figure out what is true and what is false, and even then, they can still be tampered with. Is it in my 20 years of being in the Nether, finding out about these books has been a challenge, and a lot of times I come across some of these because of when I was finding the truth about the Nether, and you have to use context clues, and we have no context to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, here, this one. Oh, it's this one. Um, you might want to read this one. This was never sent to the well, the recipient. This was never sent to them.
Mm-hmm. A letter draft. The Queen and King of Nether. To the ruling people, or the ruler of the desert, we are ashamed to allow ourselves to reach this level, but the situation is dire. The Caves Kingdom have been ruthlessly killing our troops, our people. If our ancestors knew creating ties with the overworld would have led to this, we would have never allowed the portals to be built. Regardless, we are here to ask for your help. We know that inside the pyramids, you have a stockpile of gems, ores, armor, but more important knowledge that can help us defeat the caves. We're not sure of your customs, but from what we are told, you only open these pyramids in vital and critical moments. For us in the Nether, this is a vital moment. We ask for you to lend us a hand by giving us even a little bit of what these pyramids hold. The people of the Nether depend on us, and we depend on you to help us keep our throne. We will provide you with the riches and knowledge of the Nether if you help us. We ask for you to grant us this little mercy, the Queen and King of the Nether. And this was never sent. This was never sent to the Desert
This was
Kingdom
never
ruler?
sent. No, if it was, there'd have been a stamp on it. There's no stamp, but there is a signature that is definitely the same signature as the Queen and King of the Nether, the previous ruler's parents. So it's from them. It's written by them.
Mm-hmm.
But
Never got sent. Inside the pyramids, you have a stockpile of more
I tell
important
you, do you
knowledge.
think the pirates are getting a bit,
Anxious?
yeah?
Probably. I mean, knowing them, they're probably complaining about food or the temperature. I mean, it is hot in here. I'm trying to preserve.
Yeah.
Does this blue stuff on the wall matter? I ate some. I'm hungry, bro.
Oh, that's Skulk. That's Caves Kingdom. Actually, this is all leftovers from the caves, when the caves invaded.
Azza.
All this is gathered here. Yes?
Azza. If the pyramids only ever get opened in vital moments, and you bet that they probably protect those. with everything, if it never gets open, there's no way that what's inside can be tampered with. Right?
You're right about that.
So
Yeah.
if it has the knowledge, the books inside of the pyramids, all the books have to be true. There's no way that any of them had been tampered with before. Right?
You're correct about that. And actually, let me see if it's still here. I put it here because I had nowhere else to put it. This is a diary entry from the previous Nether ruler.
Dear Diary, I cannot believe what Ethan told me. I'm not sure how to process this. My friend, my ally, my closest companion from outside the Nether told me something big. I had no idea that Ethan had been locked up in the pyramids for so long. I wonder how Ethan could have been locked up for so long. Makes me wonder. Oh god, Sorrows just burst into my room telling me there was a meeting in 3 minutes. I'll finish this entry up on the next page. I should have been more careful not to spill the ink. How long was Ethan locked up in the pyramids for?
Let me input. I don't know much about the situation, but from what I know, it was hundreds of years. They were
Hundreds
they
of
were just
years?
locked in there a very, very
Just-
long time.
Locked in the pyramids!
Yeah. So whatever that book is, that you guys are talking about real and fake, I believe that is real.
And did you hear this from Ethan? How do you know this?
I have very reliable sources. I like to keep myself in the loop in some areas.
Let me guess. You got it from the previous captain's logs.
No.
I still have those. I still have the previous captain's logs as well. At least a copy of it. Well, if that's the case, then we need to go now. We were already planning on
I
going.
did
if I
a little
remember
hanging out
correctly,
a little bit.
the Golden Pirate.
It was the goal. That'd make a lot of sense. Well, either way, Asa, can I hold on to these books? Or at least get copies?
I would say I'll send you. You can keep
Okay,
them
I'll hold on to them for now.
for now. I would recommend you put them back. I'll send you copies of them. For them tomorrow once we get this heist done. Okay, before we start this heist, I need to
Can you understand this guy?
take a secular to steal.
I understood all of that.
Are y'all sick? Is there something going around? Can you say that again? Can you say, I think you might have had something in your throat, Asa. Can you say that again? Is there a sickness that I don't know that's going around?
Guys, I think my vocal cords are going crazy.
It might be the skulk. I think Asa might have been down here for too long.
I think I ate too much.
Why'd you eat it? You might be diseased now. You're not. Why'd you? Look, you know what? This is probably what it did to this man over here. You know?
I'm not.
It looks good. Like I'll eat
No,
more.
it does not.
I can make.
Oh, are you okay?
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Apparently not. Not to this man. This man probably had a family.
Stronger, eh? Am I right or am I right?
Okay, we need to go. We need to go to the desert now, while it's still nighttime.
And before we get more sick.
Yeah, before you die.
I suppose I'm committing crimes today. Well, the desert didn't like me anyway, and they shouldn't have kept seizing all the nether shipments to the pirates. So
They should have gave more to me.
they were seizing your shipment.
No
They were
comment.
stealing stuff from you.
No. Oh, yep. Well, I'm taking it back.
Ooh, this is not gonna be good.
Alright.
Ooh, I'm really
Hold
I
on.
gonna
think
get
it
We
was
gotta-
the air
we gotta
down
inform
there.
the pirates. We gotta inform the pirates of a plan. Pirates! Alright, gather here. Alright, today
really
you're
get in
gonna
trouble.
be risking your life. We're stealing from the desert! Yippee!
I don't think you should
Right?
word it like that.
Rejoice!
Well-
Rejoice!
Okay, we're going to the Desert Kingdom. Because they have something that we need. So we're gonna need all of you to help sneak in and guard the area. And we're gonna have to catch Ethan off guard. Somehow bring Ethan away from the pyramid.
I think let's decide a plan once we get there first.
Okay.
Alright, I think we're gonna have to go through the roof. It's a bit of the desert is a bit far on
The
the nether
nether-
side.
The nether
The
roof.
roof?
So
The roof of the
you've
nether?
never been on the roof?
No.
There's a roof. I'm looking up. I see nothing but nothing.
I see white.
A quick, I guess, history of
Yeah, I
it.
need
Over the
glasses.
years, the monarchy had ordered people to slowly break the bedrock. So everything you see up here is 500 years of breaking bedrock.
That must have taken forever. I see nothing. I see no bedrock.
Is that ethical labor?
This is before the obviously rebellion, and no, it was not. Many
Oh.
died.
That sounds
Oh.
fun.
Many children died from it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, alright, don't fall.
okay.
off
One
the
at a
way up
time.
the
Don't
ladders.
trip.
Oh god. This is scary. Guys, I can't break my legs again.
Have
You
you been
broke
going
your
to the leg
legs?
days, or have you just been skipping?
With all these cases, all this work, it's really hard to get to the gym.
That's
It's
I
incredibly
mean,
difficult.
I always make room for it. I mean, my legs are killing me. Now you have to show
Alright,
up. You have to
everyone,
show
let's
up.
get up.
Okay.
So this is gonna be a bit of a walk.
Oh, great.
Bring your swords out. Some Honglins may come and try to eat us, but that's normal. So let's go.
Oh. What? Okay. You know, the worst part about it is you're gonna be trying to, like, get into the desert the pyramid. I didn't think that we'd, you know, possibly face that.
It's all right. It's eat or be eaten.
That's the whole Nether. There's a reason why we, the Nether, are very resilient. We grew up in these harsh conditions. We know how to survive. We know life is a struggle, but that's okay. Because as long as we have each other, we can go through anything.
Aww. So
I didn't know you were
it's just
much
the
of a
friends we made
motivational
along the way.
speaker. You know, it sounds like this one show that I used to watch when I was in the other kingdom. Back
A
in my home
show?
kingdom. Yeah, we had
Mhm.
these things called TVs. Do you guys not have those? You know, I haven't really seen one.
A
Around
TV.
That
Television?
sounds like something you'd find in the book called The Earth.
No.
It's such a strange book.
Oh,
So,
Oh.
okay, down here,
there was a show
careful,
called My Little
there
Pony.
is...
Wait,
A pony?
My Little Pony?
No one go through the portal yet. Okay, let's
Is it
all
little?
gather around this portal.
Ponies.
Alright, do not go through the portal yet.
Oh.
What is a pony?
Alright,
Oh, this is... Oh.
no one go through the portal yet. We gotta be careful about this, especially
Oh.
we're near a fortress, so be on eye out for wither skeletons. Alright,
This is terrifying.
Tori, can you write down to make me buy a TV later? I need to invest.
alright.
Thank you, Tori.
I'm going to go through the portal first. And once you hear the okay, everyone
I
can
heard
go
something.
through. All right.
I just heard something.
No one
Guys,
go through it yet.
Don't turn around.
it's a freaky monster.
Oh. Ooh. Azaz, it's... Oh, Azza left already.
It's safe. Go, go,
Is it
go.
safe? It's safe?
It's still night. Go.
Okay. Okay, everyone go through. Everyone go through. Oh, God.
All right. This is the.
Oh
Okay,
my
no,
God,
we
this
need to
is
sneak.
heaven.
We need to sneak. We need to sneak. This is like right
Everyone-
next. This is like right next to the castle.
The thing is, no one goes through these parts anymore. More so specifically because it has to do with the northern desert relations.
Well, the one pure reason why I said that we go here now, especially during the nighttime, is the pirates were there. They
I know
know.
what you mean.
Gub Gub, what he had said is that the Desert Kingdom is pretty much at its weakest point right now, especially at night. There's no guards. The terrain is absolutely in a mess.
Okay.
God.
Okay. Before we go, let's go over here.
It's really
we gotta
loud for
decide.
sneaking.
All right. The thing is, if I remember correctly, the biggest threat right now is Tiny. Not Tiny. I mean,
I am a threat. I do have bulging muscles.
Okay.
besides Tiny, the biggest threat here right now is the ruler, Ethan. All right.
So we need a
I need
plan.
two pirates to volunteer to do something very risky.
I think I know two of the riskiest people here. Mickey and Captain D. Winter.
Okay, you two come over here. What you're gonna do is when you see Ethan, you're gonna say that someone is blowing up all the ships at the desert port. The
And it
ones
isn't
with all
us.
the gold and diamonds. All right.
Maybe not
You're
blowing
gonna
up.
you're gonna be
Maybe we just say stealing. Blowing up might be a little too much.
all right. You're gonna say that someone's stealing from the ships and stuff. All right. Other pirates, be a nuisance, be a distraction. Just don't be around the pyramids. You gotta distract the people of the desert. Okay. So basically, be you.
Not been here in a while.
Iris,
DW,
Moon,
go. DW and
Random.
Mickey, go distract to the ruler. Sorrows, Philip, just be you, okay? Yeah.
Well, maybe we should give
Iris.
Philip a... Yeah.
Philip
Yeah.
is just the friends we made along the way.
Okay.
Okay. Random, Iris, Moon. You're gonna guard the pyramid while we're in there. Make sure, and let us know if Ethan's coming back. If they are, everyone, pirates, distract Ethan.
Send us a
if
signal.
Ethan does come back.
If that is the case.
That's perfect. Fireworks, perfect. Okay. So, okay, team. Pirates, Nether, detective. Let's go.
Shouldn't we have all the other pirates though, like, around
Pirates,
the kingdom?
go around the kingdom.
They need to
Be
be
free,
watching
my
and
children.
just check in case if any of the desert locals, if they're
All
doing
right.
anything suspicious, are going to go
Where's-
alert.
Yeah. Mickey, Captain De Winter, where are you?
I think they might have already left, just in case.
I
don't
alright.
think we can get up this way. I think we need to go around. We
That's
have
what we're
to.
doing. We're going around.
No, I think we're gonna have to go up towards by the castle.
Okay.
We're gonna have to.
Hello. Hello. What are you two doing here?
We
What
came
did
for
I
one
tell
We
you?
were
thing.
just at the docks and
For real.
we saw some people
Stealing
messing
from
with
your
the
ships.
ships.
Come on, guys. Come on, come on.
They like came out with a bunch of stuff
Okay.
from all your ships.
Can you lead the way? I don't have all day.
While they're distracted, let's move. Let's move. Okay, they're going around. Come over this way. Hide! 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 Hide!
Was it this way? Or was it the other way?
Hide! 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 Stay hidden.
It's over this direction.
Okay, they're going. Go, 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 go.
Let's go.
Oh, they're distracted. Okay, we need to be really quick. Okay, we need to get in,
All right.
grab what we can, and get out.
I'm going to guard here. Make sure no one comes.
Watch out for traps or something. Oh, that's someone. Oh,
Okay.
Normal skull.
um,
Okay.
oh, the practical way.
We're good. Okay,
I am not reading all that.
oh my god.
You don't read
This is-
anything.
This
I
is what's
can't
been
read.
inside the pyramids the whole time.
Oh my god, look up there.
No.
I want that.
No. We need books. We're grabbing the books and we're leaving. Do not
Oh
take
my
anything else.
God.
We
God.
can't
Not
have
the war.
we can't have Ethan be alerted.
Tiny, I'll pay you later. I'll pay you later, okay?
So beautiful. I might cry.
Okay. Hi, Tiny. Grab the books that are on the ground level. Azza, grab the books that are above ground level. Oh my goodness. How many are there? There's one over there. Okay. There's so many.
This is where the dog's at.
I think there's one inside the bookshelf maze as well, Tiny. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go get the one that's up these ladders.
Goodness.
We need to be really quick. Like, once we get these, we need to go. Because there's no telling when.
Oh my god, there's so many diamonds.
I think my last person. Something or someone has mentioned. Okay, I can't. Just.
I think I have everything from the ground floor unless there's hidden stuff.
Oh my god.
I think I got everything
Oh my
from the
god.
upper levels, as far as I can tell.
Royal Post. Gluttonous Caves King overthrown by new ruler. Oh my god.